Hey Libra, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your April Love Tarot reading. For those of you who are already subscribed to my channel, welcome back. As you know, I change the love reading every single time. I don't know why, it just happens, but it makes me happy, so there we go. If you're new, welcome. I hope you join our little family. Let me get some ground rules out of the way. So this is going to be a general reading for all Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Because this is a general reading, my only ask of you is that you take the messages as they resonate. If you have to fudge too many things or forgive too many details, that message just wasn't meant for you. Because of that, I do encourage you to watch the video for all your signs. If you don't know your natal planets, you can get that done for free online. Your message may come through your Venus sign, your moon. I always watch my rising and my sun, so do with that information as you will. Biggest thing is that you're just not forcing the messages. So I do have a couple decks out. We're going to pull from the Oracle decks to get like major kind of overreaching themes or overarching themes for the month. And then we'll get your main message from a tarot spread at the end. Come on. Oh, first read of the day. They're still waking up. There we go. Thank you, friends. All right. All right, Spirit, what do Libras need to know about love and romance for the month of April? Oh, this is coming up for a lot of people. Someone else got this card as well. So you guys got the Hidden Beauty card. So beauty lies within. So you may be going through circumstances that don't maybe look as beautiful right at the gate. I feel like for you guys, this is going to be more personal. My other sign that got this card, I felt it was a little more looking for beauty in a tough situation. For you guys, I feel like it's kind of looking within yourself. I think you guys are so socially conscious. You guys are very concerned about, the people around you, especially the people you care about. Doesn't even have to be people you care about. But you guys do definitely take the community into consideration. I think this is really about looking into yourself and finding your beauty, find your strengths. It's easy for you to do that in others. I think it may be a little harder to do it to yourself without needing to be critical or judgmental. Especially if we're speaking to relationships. Oh, I'm not good looking enough, I'm not attractive enough, I'm not sweet enough, I'm not nice enough, I don't, anything. So that's not really what it's about. It's about finding what does make you special, what does make you beautiful, what does enhance, what do you bring to the relationship. Oh, is my podcast playing? My podcast is playing. Did you enjoy that? All right. What does Libra need to know about love and romance? Ooh. And you guys got the cardinal moon. Aries, another cardinal sign, also got this same card. So it's funny, two of my cardinal videos feature the cardinal moon being bold and making the first move. I almost wonder if finding your inner beauty, finding your inner brilliance is a key to this. Maybe you haven't made the first move or haven't said something that you've been wanting to say because you're kind of worried about, maybe not living up to expectations or not being everything. If I put this into a romantic stance, maybe there's someone that you fancy, that you want to approach or say hi to or engage with, but you feel, like they're out of your league, so to speak. I would say don't worry about that. This Hidden Beauty is really celebrating your talents and your gifts and the special things about you. It's not, you shouldn't be comparing yourself, is really the big thing there. You should look to what you do well and what you do amazingly, and that's what you want to present. And that's where this confidence is going to come from. I mean, this is your moon. You are your cardinal air. This is your cardinal moon. So I feel like we're working on getting your your like headspace in the right place. Speaking to our confidence, you know, our value as a, you know, romantic lover, as a romantic partner. Spirit, what's the most important thing that Libra needs to know for the month of April concerning love and romance? I almost wonder if you guys are kind of distracted. You know, like how my podcast started kicking in. Or you're trying to be distracting, maybe. Ooh. Got a little peek at the bottom of the deck. Death card. So definitely going through some type of transformation. Shifting. Elevating. Alright. So, yep. Got some doubts, some fears. That's why this Hidden Beauty card is coming up. Starting off with the 9 of Swords. So feeling a little anxious. Maybe a little worried. Ooh. Got the 5 of Swords here. So maybe some inner conflict because of some outer conflict. I don't know if this is with maybe a past lover or a past crush. And there was some tension there that maybe never really got resolved. Maybe it kind of just got swept under the rug, not really talked about to detail, or at least to its fullness. So it's left some, you know, some anger, maybe some resentment. Ooh, lots of 9s. Followed by the 9 of Wands. This could be being stubborn. You know, maybe you didn't want to deal with it. You didn't want to face it. And this could be vice versa. This could be the other person as well. But I think what like bums me out the most, that these 2 9s, it's the fact that they're 9s, they're not 10s, which means we're not done with it. If these were 10s, at least we could be like, okay, the worst is over, like we're moving forward. The fact that they're both 9s means you're still kind of in it. But I want to say, because we're starting off with the 9 of Swords, this is an internal kind of suffering. You know, maybe you see this person with, you know, a new lover, or, you know, you just see them out dating, or, you know, you're just kind of playing over the situation over and over again. And this 9 of Wands does feel real stubborn. And I don't want to be like it's stubborn, like you're like, no, I'm right, he's wrong, or she's wrong, da 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 da, it should have been my way, da da da. Like, I almost feel like you like don't want to do anything about it. Like, I feel like you put in all this energy to get up to this wall, and then you found out, oh, fuck, you kidding? I'm stopping? Like, this is a wall? I have to push through another one? You know how many I've pushed through to get here? And I just pushed through some major ones. Like, I did some big ones, and then you tell me I don't even get a reward for that? I just get more walls? Like, I feel like this is you looking at this last wall. You're like, fuck. No, I'm not doing this. I ain't jumping through any more hoops. Like, that's kind of the energy I'm feeling off of that. And look at that, 4 of Pentacles. So, saving up. It's kind of what's happening with this 9 of Wands. You're just kind of standing at this wall, staring at it, saving up your energy. You're like, no. I'm gonna hang on to this. Being a little miserly, almost. Like, I was like, you're just kind of like sitting there and like, meh, 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 meh. I don't necessarily think you're whining like I'm doing, but it's just like, you're like, no, I'm not jumping through another hoop. Like, I've jumped through enough already. Like, I'm good. But I do think that will be changing. So now we have the 8 of Cups. So I'm not saying that the wall's going away. That's not what I'm saying. But you are kind of walking away from this pattern that doesn't serve you. And this pattern could be multiple things depending on your journey. This pattern could be this, you know, refusal to just kind of surrender and let things, you know, kind of understand these things are kind of out of your control. Like, this is the course of love. This is just where you're going. This is just the direction you need to go in, and kind of surrendering to that. This could also be this could be a certain pattern that you just keep repeating. You know, stressing over the wrong guy who doesn't do what he needs to do, or girl, guy or girl, whatever it is, you know, and then being so stubborn and not changing this pattern and, you know, hanging on to it and clinging on to it for dear life. This Eight of Cups can speak to kind of releasing that as well. It's still a form of surrendering, but it's just depending what is it we're surrendering. And then, yay, this is what I wanted. So I talked about the 9s being kind of stuck, you're still in it. Here we are with the 10. Yes, it is a death. It's not the cutest card in the deck, but this is the ending. This is the ending of this pattern. This is the ending of this cycle. This is the ending of this belief system. Whatever it is that keeps you running into this wall, if you can just release it and surrender. Surrender is the big thing. If you can just surrender to it, that's when it'll finally be done. You can finally take that final sword and jam it in and be done with it. Otherwise, you're still walking around with these 9 swords, carrying these 9 wands, just like, like, come on. So there is an opportunity to finally end it, which I think is beautiful. And I think part of it is, instead of looking to what didn't go right or what fell through or what was unfair, you know, the things that you had no control over, you know, there may even be a little bit of forgiving yourself, knowing that, hey, I did the best I could. It didn't plan out how I wanted, you know, but I know I did my part. I did what I was supposed to. And, you know, it just didn't work out this time, you know. And the other person probably missed out, because the fact that you got the hidden beauty means that there is beauty there. That's what I want you to look to as you kind of go through this process of, I almost want to say it's like separation. It's no longer identifying with this pattern. This is not you. It's something that happened to you, but it is not you. This isn't your story. This hidden beauty is coming up to remind you to, hey, look, instead of looking at this, you know, stop worrying about these 9 swords and this headache and this anxiety, but look to what you do well. Look at what you have to offer. Celebrate that. Use that to be bold and courageous. All right? I feel like this cardinal moon could even be telling you to tap into your own cardinal nature and initiate this shift. You know, don't wait so long before you get to this 8 of Cups. Like, I feel like on some level, you know this is happening. You know you're on this kind of road to kind of releasing and letting some BS go. Why wait till you're completely worn out and stubborn and frustrated by it that you have no choice but to do this? Why not just embrace it and surrender? All right? Even your color palette is all kind of blue and kind of deep and kind of somber-y in a way. Like, even here, you've got like these purples, the same kind of purples are reflected here, and then you got black and white. So I feel like we're upping your emotional quotient some more, Libra, which is a great thing. It's a great balance. You already have an amazing logical, analytical mind. Now we're going to have you with a little deeper heart as well, which I think will be great. So some emotional processing to go, some self-celebrating to go, but I think a very healing month if you can really not be so stubborn and surrender. Surrender is going to be the key for you, Libra. Surrendering. All right, I'm going to wrap up this reading here, sending you guys lots and lots of love. As always, thank you for the comments, the likes, the subscriptions. I love hearing from you guys, so if you have anything to share, drop it in the comment section below. You can also DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And as always, if you want to book a private session with me, all that info will be in the description box. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.